my peoples? It's your boy, Mr. OBF, back one time for your mind. Welcome to the OBF, the network, people. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you guys get the live streams when we go live, people. And if you can, donate to the channel. Go to OBF, The Real, Cash App, and donate to the channel, people. We highly appreciate anything you guys can donate to the channel. All right, people. Doing a late night show, man. I'm up. My fucking allergies is acting crazy, so I know I gotta take some allergy pills tomorrow. So that's probably why I'm doing this second show, because I know I'm probably gonna be out tomorrow taking allergy pills. My fucking allergies is acting crazy. Nose is stopped up. Everything. So if I'm sniffling people, I apologize. All right, you. So Auntie Phylicia Rashad, aka Claire Huxtable, decided to come out and check the young black women. And if you want to say women as a whole, but I think she mainly talking about our sisters. Listen, the one thing that we have to really understand about our elders, right? We're not going to agree with everything. It's just, I mean, come on now. But when they get to, get to dropping jewels, we need to listen. And we don't necessarily have to do it fully their way, but we do need to take some of what they're saying and morally put it into our morals and conduct ourselves a certain type of way. You understand what I'm saying here? So listen, I know she got a lot of feedback. I seen a lot of that bullshit. Like I said, I don't think she said anything wrong. I thought that she tried to be as respectful to the young youth, and it seemed like the youth got more disrespected. I mean, the youth was more disrespectful towards her than she was even saying the comments. I mean, saying what she said. But let's get into it, people, because like I said, listen, let me just say this to some of you young folks. This is why a lot of the elders like give up on you, right? They just let you be. Because like I said, listen, you don't gotta listen to your elders. You don't gotta listen to the motherfuckers that been through this shit. You don't gotta listen to the wisdom that we drop, the jewels we drop. A lot of y'all die young. A lot of my elders, your elders, a lot of them died. They died late, in they late years. You motherfuckers is the one dying young. So you want to listen to your elders? To some of the young sisters out there, listen. You don't want to listen to Auntie? Listen, let me explain something to you. Listen. You walk around with all that skimpy shit on, and then you get mad at a man because he don't respect you. Look what you're wearing. I'll call you a bitch and a hoe too if you're looking like one. But let's listen. Let's hear what Auntie said to see how some of these women got upset, or young sisters got upset at Auntie. Really? Listen, Auntie is old enough to be a lot of you young women grandmother. And for you to disrespect her, to act like, oh, she just out of touch. No, motherfucker. How about it is that you don't know shit? Could that be the case? Listen, so somehow elders, yes, they could be out of touch. But it could be that some of you young motherfuckers don't know shit. And then when shit go bad, all of a sudden you're whining and crying about some shit that you didn't listen to your elders about. But anyway, let's listen to Auntie.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Just Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. If you're just joining us, yesterday, Phylicia Rashad stopped through the show. We got a chance to sit down and talk with her. And this is one thing she said about the way women dress today. Let's listen.
You know, you came up in the era, Miss Rashad, where dignity and grace were everything. So you ever look at how wild Hollywood is now, and you just think to yourself, boy, y'all got it easy. Y'all wouldn't have got away with that in my day.
Mm. Yeah, you'd have to look at Hollywood. I could look at the way young ladies dress.
Mm-hmm.
The young ladies are so...
And listen, and hold up, and let me say this. Auntie, no disrespect to the elder, Auntie was fine back in the day, and she's still fine. Auntie is like what? She gotta be like 70-something. Auntie's still fine. Right? Now, Auntie got the braids like the young girls got, all that shit, but they gray. And she's still fine. Auntie's still fine. No disrespect, Auntie, but you fine. She's still fine. Look good. Okay? At 70-something, she look good. Now, need you to understand this about Auntie. Auntie back in the day, she didn't, listen, a part of her was pretty. A part of that, she was fine. She's pretty. Get it? So she probably could have wore anything and still looked it attractive. Because she just was attractive. She was fine. She was good looking. Listen, you got a lot of young girls out here that are pretty and fine, just like her, and still out here dressing like hoes. You too pretty for that shit. Listen, I told y'all this story. My homeboy took me to the strip club, like it was years ago. I was probably in my 20s. Last time I ever been to a strip club. Listen, I felt bad for them young girls. Some of them probably was my age, but I felt bad for them young women. Them young sisters. Like, nigga, I couldn't even enjoy myself. What y'all doing? I got programs. I know people. I can help y'all get out of this shit. You got student loans? I can help you. I know people. Like, that's what I was on. My man was mad at me. He ain't talked to me for about 2 weeks. Oh, I ain't said 2 weeks, about a month. Nigga told me nigga, you ain't going to the strip club with me no more. You ain't trying to save hoes. That's what he said to me. Listen, a lot of our sisters too pretty, too brilliant, too smart to be out here dressing like the way they dressing. I'm just being real honest. Ain't nothing wrong with here and there dress a little sexy occasions, you know. Listen, it's a way you can do it. You know what I mean? And can get away with it. But just every time you see one of our sisters, and almost then at any occasion, they just dressing like hoes. Like, damn, like, yeah, you look good, but do I really want to wife you? Really? I'm just saying. Let's move on.
Beautiful. Mm-hmm. And I don't mean to be critical, and I hope young ladies listening don't take this as personal criticism, because I don't mean it that way. But you're young queens. I'm taken aback when I see on a college campus young women dressed in strips of clothing. But more importantly than that, no man wants his woman to be out like that. Right?
So now let me say this. You got some dudes out here that are very insecure. It's not a lot. Right? Like, I ain't gonna say that. A lot of men are mad insecure. A lot of men is very insecure. Right? But even some of those men that are insecure, they don't want other men looking at their woman, trying to fuck. Listen, prime example. Have you been out with a chick, right? She your girl, and she got all this skimpy shit on. She look good, and a dude. No one, he don't have no respect for himself, but he don't have no respect for you or the woman that you with. He don't respect none of your shit, and he still try to holler at her. Have that shit ever happened? I know it happened to me before. Like, real talk. Listen, no man, I put it like this. We're in a different time now, so I say probably about 60% of the men are okay with other men looking at their women, dressing all skimpy and shit. Right? But I think even about 20% of them only do it to try to show off to other niggas. Like, look how bad my chick is. Right? But the other 40 probably is like okay with that shit. But it's probably about 40%, and I'm probably in that 40%. I don't want nobody looking at my woman like that. Listen, if my woman by herself dressing like that, I still got a fucking problem with that. So imagine how I may feel when my wife is in my presence dressing like that, and a dude is looking at her and watching her. No man, listen, 40% of the men don't want no man watching a woman. We're in different times, so it's about, like I said, it's about 60%, but that 60, it's like, that's the gray area. Them 20%, those dudes are intentionally wanting men to hate on them, or not hate, but stun on motherfuckers. See, look how bad my chick is. But the other 40%, they don't give a fuck about that woman at all. They don't really care. So it's about a 50-50 in a way. And then you got that 20% in the gray area that do it for a whole nother type of reason. Right? But no man wants his woman dressing crazy to where other men feel comfortable enough of staring, to the point where you in there and you in your woman's presence and these motherfuckers doing that shit. But like I said, I always say this too. It always bothered me when some women say they do it to make themselves feel good. That's a lie. That's a lie. You are a liar. you dress up, you get skimpy, you dress that skimpy ass way for two reasons. Number one is to have your girlfriend say, bitch, I look better than you. I'm looking better than you. Right? It's almost a man thing too. Like men get dressed up, we get fly. No one thing is we trying to look fly than another dude. So when a woman get dressed up like that, she trying to look more sexy and look more cute, attractive than the next chick. That's number one. Number two, you're doing that shit so men can look at you. These are real. That's why when we talk about dudes, they be like, yo, you spend all this money getting these cars and shit, nigga. Yeah, you doing it for the woman, but nigga, the other part is you doing it to stun on niggas. Trying to stun on other niggas to show how much money you got. See what you or pretend how big you are. Every man does it. Like men gotta stop lying too, just like women gotta stop lying. So women does that shit too. But like I said, it is a double standards, ladies. And I keep saying that. I don't know why y'all think that I'm trying to be acting phony or some shit like that, or it ain't true. Listen, it is a double standards when women can do certain shit that men can't do. It is certain shit that men can do and women can't do. They can't get away with it. You're going to be perceived a certain type of way. It just is what it is. And it's vice versa with men. And for people to try to sit here and pretend, oh, no, it shouldn't be that way. No, it's not. It's human nature. It is what it is. This is the society we live in for generations. If you're out here dressing like a hoe, men gonna treat you like a hoe. Sorry to tell you that. And every man that sit out here and buy all this shit that they can't afford, nigga, you only doing that to stun on niggas and to get women. They're just real. And you look like goofies. How the fuck, you ever see a dude, right? This nigga got a nice car. Very nice car. But he live in an apartment. Very expensive car. Probably still paying on that motherfucker. Probably put more of paying on that car than he even thought about buying a house and owning that bitch or having a mortgage. But he renting. Okay. Don't get me out here to preach it. I'm just trying to tell y'all, man.
In your calls 800-585-1051 and asking how do you feel, Jess?
I feel like she definitely was spot on, even if it's not for a man though. I mean, because I know that she turned to you, Charlamagne, and she asked, would you want your woman out, exposing her body? Not for nothing, it's even for yourselves, just having dignity and just, respecting yourself, leaving something to them.
First of all, that's bullshit. Like I said once again, women dress up. Number one is to shit on other women. Just like when dudes dress up, get all that flashy shit, cars. It's for the shit on dudes. To show off. That's all that is. Number two is for the women is the dudes. to attract dudes. And what men does, doing all that shit that we do to attract women. So that's bullshit. Come on, it ain't about, listen, let me say this to everybody. You listen, yes, you want to do shit that morally be respectful, respect for yourself. But listen, the average person, they ain't even thinking about that. They're thinking about them two things I just said, men or women. They're not thinking about that shit, just for yourself, not to be looked at this way. Listen, I don't know fucking universe people been living in. Listen, and this ain't even no new shit. This shit been happening. What Auntie is talking about, her generation was just a little different with it. But it was plenty of women that was sexualizing themselves like that. It seems like it's just more. And it's starting off young. That's all. At the end of the day, that's what kind of Auntie kind of saying. They're starting off young. If my daughter came out to say she was gay, some shit like that, I wouldn't care. But listen, I want my daughter to be kind of like a tomboy, have a little sex appeal to her or whatever. Right? I ain't looking at it in that way, but I'm just saying she want to be I ain't say sex appeal, but feminine in that way. Right? Not saying sex appeal, that's just sound creepy. But more of being a little bit more feminine, being feminine and having a little tomboyish in her. I'm good with that. Right? When to know when to be feminine and when, have both. I'm good with that. But to sit out here and pretend that we're not pushing these young kids, these young women, to be more sexual or to look more feminine is bullshit. It's out there every day. It's out there every day. The times are different, people. You got more. Your favorite entertainers are out here sexy, and they're role models to your children. But what goes in your household is different. I don't fuck what you see is what I allow. You're not wearing that. I'm not buying that. Even if my kid worked and bought it, you still ain't wearing it. You still ain't wearing it. See, you gotta. That's what I'm motherfuckers. Y'all don't hear me.
I know my grandmother and my mother.
Hold on, and let me just say this too. I'm far from being a strict parent. I'm not strict at all. Y'all didn't heard me say I'm a pussy ass, pussy ass daddy. I'm punk ass daddy. My wife say my wife will tell me you soft. Come to your daughter. I am. I'm soft when it comes to my daughter. Listen, believe it or not, I'm very soft when it comes to women anyway. Right? Like, I actually give a lot of women more leeway than I would give a dude. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But the one thing I can't stand is rude ass women. I don't like rude women. Like you mad at the world, like I run to type of women all the time. Like I don't like rude ass women. Cause ain't nothing sexy about that. To me, my honest opinion. Ain't nothing cute about it or sexy about it. Ain't nothing being rude and mean and mad all the time. No, I don't like women like that. You know. But let's move on.
That all the time, leave something to their imagination. Now, I've dressed skimpy and all that, but it's a time and place for it, I believe. I believe it's sometimes ain't nothing wrong with showing what you got, you know what I mean? But like, it's a time and place for it. And I did it more when I was single. So I understand.
I get it.
So
Yeah, but even when you are single, you're not going to get a man like that. Like, you're just not. Like, seriously, listen, you heard some black women say they can't find a straight, good black man. Listen, if you stop dressing and hoeing yourself out like the way you do and being gold diggers for money, right? Or you are a sister that get money, or you got some money, you act like you can't build a nigga. You can build that nigga to make more money than you. Do you want him to be equal to you, or do you want him to be lesser than you? Because you can always build a nigga to be making us equal as you, or even making more than you. That nigga probably appreciate. Listen, let me put it this way. I appreciate my wife for making me her equal. Because, listen, I come from the streets. My wife been working since she was fucking, 15 or 16 years old? She had a job since then. My wife graduated high school since when she was 16. My wife was way more smarter than I was. She was working 9 to 5s way longer than I had. She been on the right path way longer than I had. And grew up in the same type of fucked up environment that I grew up in. Just the only difference was she had a better parent. Her daddy, all that, but I didn't. My daddy and my mom wasn't shit. That was the only difference. But I was never on my wife level, ever. I was never on her level. I still define, I still rely on my wife on certain shit. Because she's just better than me in certain shit. But it took me damn near shit. Our whole relationship to probably maybe about around with my daughter, I started to really kind of really like morally, just like on some moral shit to get myself like on the same, somewhat on the same level as her, on the same level as her. My wife is always better than me. And I can acknowledge that. I've been acknowledged that. I already knew. Financially, morally, just overall better. And I never, this is why my wife is the love of my life. And this is why I don't pretend that I do this shit by myself. Listen, this is why my wife is my soulmate. This is why she is the person I always need. I couldn't see me with nobody else. You have your little fantasies and shit, or woulda, coulda, woulda. The fuck? No. At the end of the day, no. All the exes, even if I met something new, or listen, I get plenty of motherfucking women hit on me, but I know why they're doing it. A lot of them women are hitting on me because they see a stable nigga, a heterosexual stable nigga that's married and stay true and real to it and faithful to his wife. They want that. I told you the most motherfuckers that really get hit on, like men, like men that's married get hit on more than single dudes. Hey, listen, you ever seen a motherfucking chick open the door for you? You got one package. She acting like she got hold this motherfucking door. Like while I'm working, like hold this whole door. I'm good. I got the, but she opened. I say thank you. I appreciate it. You ain't got hold no fucking door for me with one package. It's a bag. She hold the whole door for me. Then start talking to me. I get hit on a lot, bro. By women. I do. Say sexual shit to me, slick shit to me, whatever. Right? I say I appreciate it. Thank you. Had a one older lady, she hit on me. Probably was like 50. I ain't gonna say she older, but she, a couple years older than I was. Mother's be still thinking I'm like in my 30s or early 30s or late 20s or some shit. But and that's what a lot of them ladies be thinking. Listen, she told me, she said to me, you're a handsome young man. So, oh, ain't you working? It's like, what the fuck? Like, it threw me off for a minute, but the only thing I could say was, I appreciate it. Thank you. All I could say. Fuck you gonna say? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't like go off on people that hit on you. If they go way too far, that's different. But somebody's just saying that to you, you just like, okay, cool. Appreciate it. Thank you. And you keep it moving. Listen, I get hit on a lot, man. I just, I always tell people I'm in love with my wife. I've been in love with her since we probably was like 19, 20. No, I ain't gonna say that. I was in love with my wife when I was like probably in my late 20s. Because I did a lot of fuck shit in the early years, but I loved her, but I wasn't in love with her. But yeah. Y'all remember who the fuck is what? I mean, what the fuck is what? Shout out to Talking in the Middle. What up, Talk? Yeah, listen, I don't even think she was saying it that way. I think she was just saying that's why you got a lot of sisters out here talking about they can't find good straight men. That's why. Because it ain't just because these dudes ain't straight. It ain't good because they ain't good. Sometimes you gotta build a nigga. Listen, that's why I said I give my wife all the props in the world. She built the nigga. She built me. So I'm who I am. Probably about 50% who I am is because of my wife. So, you know, all the time, the nigga is right there. He ain't got the money, the status that you may think. But anyway.
I mean, like I said in the interview, I grew up on Method Man saying, 3/4 of cloth, never showing your stuff off. Nas saying baggy sweatsuits and mystery was underneath them. Like, so it was, to me, it's always been about just the beauty. Mm-hmm. Like, what does your face look like? Yeah. And then you imagine what's underneath all of the clothes. So I totally understand what Phylicia, Miss Rashad is talking about.
I agree with Jess. There's a place and time for everything, right? And the reason I say that is my wife, when we was teenagers, she wore what do they call it? The bicycle shorts and the tops. That was the style back then. You know what I mean? But she also wore baggy clothes and jerseys and hoodies. Mm-hmm. It was a balance though. She didn't wear skimpy stuff all day long, but she did wear that biker shorts when she was out running track and playing ball or whatever it was. But I think there's a balance of things.
And I do think it's sexier when women do have on clothes like a black dress, like a fitting black dress, or even when women be out here walking around in the yoga pants with the yoga outfit. That's what I like to see my wife in when she got her yoga.
Well, yoga pants ain't skimpy, but it is sexy.
That's what I mean. Like that's what I like to see. I like to see my wife in that black dress with the yoga pants and that.
Because you can still see her shape, but you're not seeing it for.
Hold on, and let's say this too, right? Listen. When you are married, right? It's a different sexy with your woman. It's certain shit that she does, or how she dresses, or what she puts on, or how her hairstyle is, right? Or even how she acting. That shit is sexy, right? But when you are single, right? You're not, sexy is different. I need people to understand that. Like, it is different. Like, when you're meeting somebody, man or woman, you both stunting. You both sitting out there trying to stunt, right? To see who's the most. Say you say the most accomplished or good looking, or you feel me? Like you feel me? I feel you. Like it's like that. It's not. It is different when you're in a relationship, right? So when I see women in relationships and they're dressed in hoish, something wrong with that. That should be a red flag, right? Unless that man, listen, it's all for me, it'd be a red flag. But for some men, if you met your woman like that, right? Right? Because it's some type of sex appeal with that. But when you get with that woman, it's a way for a man. As a man, you tell your woman calm down that shit she been wearing when she first met you. I did that with my wife, like nigga. Nah, you can't wear that no more. I don't like that shit. Not wearing that shit out like that. I tell my wife that all the time. Like, no, you can't wear that. But then, in a sense, y'all been together for a little minute. And y'all good. You may here and there let her go out, do some shit. Wear certain shit. You know what I mean? So it just depends the relationship. But I think what Auntie was saying and what I'm trying to say is women can't expect men. I'm just saying you can't expect men to respect you if you're dressing like a hoe. Right? Especially in these day and age. We're in 2025. Listen, I see a chick. Listen, I see chicks all the time, and I know they're younger than me. Listen, I see these young chicks dressing the way they dressing, man. Listen, y'all. Yes, to any man, married or not, with not married, right? Of course, that shit sexually turns you on. Damn, she look good. You know what I mean? Of course. Listen, I don't even know in this day and time where men can understand, like just seeing a chick, right? With a like she wearing jeans and maybe a shirt, not that skimpy, but it's got a booze, everything tight. I don't know if men truly, genuinely understand is that a cover up. Because some women are just thick as a motherfucker. You just, damn, that shit. All you seeing is shape. Listen, women always go. This is why I said it's a difference between men and women. Women are always going to, listen, a woman could wear a pair of jeans that's tight that only she can fit, right? A shirt, maybe probably a little too tight, but she's trying to do a little, whatever. It look good. She feel good in it. Listen, I don't know a man that's not gonna look at that shit as skimpy. So listen, all I'm saying is when I see women out here got on white see-through dresses and shit like that, then that shit it's overboard. You doing too much. I see you in these short ass booty shorts. You going overboard. And then half of y'all ain't even got no ass. And you wearing that little skimpy ass shit. And that's part of the problem. That's part of the problem, people. Listen, let me say this. Honest opinion, my new crush, well, one of my new crushes is Gorilla, right? Listen, ain't about what she wearing. She ain't got no body. She got okay boobs, booty, yeah. Right? Listen, and I'm a booty dude. Right? But she cute. I think she cute. And the crazy shit about it, she ain't got nobody to me. To me, she got nobody. I think she cute. And I like her personality. You see how easy that shit was for me? To look at her because of course, every man looks at the body. But if you ain't got that, what else you got? Right? She cute, but she got personality. And I like that about her. So, and of course, I like her music too. I like her music. A little raunchy, but I like it. Here and there, she be spinning some shit I like. But I'm just saying, like, I just don't want women to think that dressing sexy and shit like that's what all men want. Because at the end of the day, yes, if all we do want is to fuck. Men are not complicated like that. We don't get, listen, no man, listen, 99% of men. It's 0.1 of motherfuckers like me. And I still don't think I'm in that percentile. But listen, 99% of men, listen, we only trying to fuck. Even if a married man that's in love with his woman, he cheat. He only fuck with that chick because he want to fuck her. It ain't no deeper than that. It's about how attractive he thought she was and how easy it was for him to get her. Or could he get away with fucking her if he was somebody? That's it. It's not complicated. Why you think that women, some women, they call themselves bad bitches? Why is that? Or they be like, I don't know why he doing all that shit. I'm a bad bitch. Fuck that nigga. I'm a bad bitch. And he hating. Look, why you think they do that? Because of the simple fact there's another chick out there that dresses the same way and maybe a little cuter. And not even that much cuter, just maybe dressed a little sexier and more want to give that pussy up than she would. And that's all that women do. That's why you see a lot of these young girls whoring themselves. It ain't about none of the other shit y'all thinking about. It's about, I got to keep this appearance up. I got to keep showing that I'm more of a hoe than the next chick that's hoeing. Listen, a dude could have everything going on. He could have a bad chick. Money right. She make money, he make money, everything popping. What happens with a lot of these niggas? They get into these situations with these chicks. They're trying to they're not bringing no different perspective of your woman. She's better than your woman. All she's saying is, first of all, she lying. Number one. First of all, any chick that want to fuck with a dude that's in a relationship or dude that's married to another chick and he want to fuck and she want to fuck with him, nigga, that's already a red flag. It's already a red flag, my people. Already a red flag. That chick ain't shit. That chick is gonna fuck your homeboy. She gonna do something. You ain't gonna last long. I'm trying to tell y'all. Any chick that wanna fuck with a dude that got a woman, all she's trying to do at the end of the day is to prove to herself that she's number one, she's insecure about herself. But the other part, she's just trying to prove to herself that she can get any man to feed her own confidence of who she is. You know what I mean? Trying to prove some shit that ain't even really about her. Like, I mean, not about her, but she ain't like that. She's a mad insecure ass woman. No woman wants to get with a. Why would you want to get with a dude that's already took it? At the end of the day, you getting that woman's leftovers. People, is very rare that a woman that does that shit get with a dude and that shit lasts. It's very, very, I mean, it's very, very rare. Very, very rare. Now, when dudes do it, it's different. Because dude's only trying to get with that woman because most likely he a pussy ass nigga. Right? Because that's like I told you, there's a double standards with that. Like when dudes do that shit, try to get women and shit, and knowing that that woman is with somebody, yeah, it's about his ego, but at the end of the day, he a pussy ass nigga. He a pussy ass dude. He's soft. Why you want to take somebody else's woman? That shit is weird, bro. First of all, listen. You don't want to listen. A real man don't want to know too much about who his chick. Like, say if your chick she fuck with some niggas before she fuck with you, and you got her, you got in love with her. You don't want to know them niggas. You don't want to know them niggas. Them niggas. Listen. I'm gonna put it this way. It is plenty of chicks that you probably fuck with that probably fuck with dudes. No homo shit, but that probably fuck dudes that got bigger dicks than you had, right? That dick them down better than you, or dicked her down better than you did, but just the relationship didn't work. I don't think no man want to know that. Yeah, you with me because what? Because I treat you good. No one thing about a man's ego is about, hey, I'm fucking you right? That's the number one thing. Because we ain't complicated like that. But don't ever get it twisted. Listen, in a relationship, I don't give a fuck, married or whatever. It is, and your girl or your wife, it is a nigga in her life that dicked her down better than you did. Let's just be real about it. Motherfuckers sit out there and they try to pretend. Okay, nigga. Okay. Y'all can play with that shit all y'all want. Niggas play pretend. Oh, I'm digging my wife. I had the biggest dick. You know you didn't. Listen, but you don't want to know about it. And listen, and some women will lie to you. But I don't want to know the question. I ain't never asked my wife that. I don't want to know. I don't give a fuck to know. All I want to know is, can I still make you come? That's it. If I can do that, I'm good. I don't want to give a fuck about the dick size. Who dicks you down? You know. I don't want to know that. Niggas always trying to know that shit. A lot of niggas. Or if niggas don't care like that, then it's almost a good thing, but at the same time, they're the dudes that most likely mistreat their women when they don't understand that. When they don't understand that, like, yo, you don't want to know that, but it's in your mind. It's in your mind, like, you know your woman got dicked down by a dude. Probably had big paws, no homo, but had a bigger dick than you. He probably did some shit, but he just didn't treat her right. You know what I mean? But so, if you dig it down right and you treat her right, that's a good thing. Right? But don't think that it ain't another dude that ain't dig it down a little. The dude that she fucked with dicked her down better than you did. He had the good pipe. Let's be real. You just listen. Your pipe may equal it or come close to it. But, you know, motherfucker might have bigger and did it better. But like I said, it is about how you treat. It is about how you want to get treated. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story, a real story too. How me and my wife got together, right? I don't think I never told the story before. Listen, I was out there in the streets. I ain't say I was out there, but I was kind of getting out the streets a little bit. I had 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And I told you my little homie and shit, he introduced me to my wife and shit. We got together, whatever. We got together. Fast forward. And my wife was dealing with a dude, I think he was in the military or some shit. So, the nigga was overseas, whatever. And I knew it. Right? She loved this nigga. She's in love with this nigga. And I ain't go too much into details with it, but he wasn't treating her right or whatever, right? So we got together. Like I said, I always say, listen, I always be real about this. I never hollered at my wife. My wife hollered at me. Right? She got her cousin to holler at me, my little man and shit. You know what I mean? She hollered at me. Listen, I always tell you, it's not an arrogant thing. It's just, trying to be arrogant about it. It's just, listen, a lot of chicks that I really fuck with like that or had relationships with, I never hollered at. And I've been probably about, like, real serious relationships, probably about 3. Right? That I ever had, like, real relationships that I like, women that I actually really genuinely cared about. Like, all the other shit was just lust and, just wanting to fuck and shit like that. But probably about 3 relationships that I actually cared about, that I actually been in. Listen, but they all hollered at me. I never hollered at them. Right? Even the ones that some of the lust shit, like, they all wanted to fuck me. Right? Or they wanted to, get with me or some shit like that. Right? But she was with the dude, whatever, and talked on the phone about it, and I never pushed her to, because I still was out there a little bit, so I never kind of pushed her to kind of break up with the nigga or nothing like that. That's nothing I did. I just was like, you ain't happy, it is what it is. Like, you know what I mean? I was kind of like that on that type of mode. But that's why I always felt like I never took my wife from the dude. Right? Cause even when she was fucking with me or whatever, I never I always was cause I still was out there in them streets, bro. I still was fucking other chicks and shit. I was out there, bro. And so I was like, come fuck with me, whatever. It was more of that than anything. Like, I wasn't trying to take my wife from the dude. Right? Like, it genuinely happened that way. You know what I mean? It was. I don't even think, I look back at it, I don't even think I talked down about the dude. Shit genuinely happened that way. It's just the distance that they had or whatever, and we was doing what we was doing and shit like that. Cause like I said, she was with the dude. I was still out there fucking with chicks and shit. So it was like, you know, it was almost like that a one night stand, casually fucking each other or some shit like that. It was like that. It wasn't none of that. You know, I'm trying to take you away from him, and she was trying to take me away. Like it wasn't nothing like that. It was just like we gradually went into that. Like, you know what I mean? I was in a whole bunch of fucked up relationships, you can say, you know, or fucked up time I was in. And she was kind of in a relationship that was fucked up, and the time that she was in, it wasn't right. Like, so we met kind of like that in that way. But we never tried to like take each other from what we was doing. We just gradually just kind of came into one. You know what I mean? And that's how I would look at it. That's why I never look at like, always tell people, always look at my wife as like my soulmate, because like that shit ain't supposed to happen like that. We was like on total different, we're opposite from each other, personality, how we look at shit. You know what I mean? We more connected now, but back then we wasn't like that. So we was opposites. I was more of a street nigga. I'm out there, you know. My wife worked 9 to 5. She wasn't into that shit. You know what I mean? She graduated from fucking high school when she was 16 years old. Like, so like she was on a whole nother level than I was. And then she was dealing with this dude, you know, in the military. I'm in the streets, nigga. So you got two people that's opposite from each other, just kind of connected in a way. It was just weird. But like I said, I didn't approach her. She approached me. Like we was like she wanted to fuck with me. It wasn't I wanted to fuck with her or not. I mean, in the beginning, don't get me wrong. Listen. By the end of the night, I was going to try to get with her. Don't get that twisted. I was going to try to get with my wife, but she did that shit first. So, like I said, a lot of this shit comes from. I always tell y'all, a lot of this come from like when you don't have those type of experience. You gotta have experience in life to kind of have certain types of different relationships. Like, so you don't know what's good for you or not. You know what I mean? You have to have certain things that go on in your life, right? To where you know that shit is okay to do. Right? Not even okay to do, because a lot of that shit you don't know if it's okay to do. Because you can be you can just be single and be out there, right? And then somebody just, pop up in your life. But everything ain't all good all the time. And all Auntie was saying was, listen, when it comes to get back to what I was saying, it comes back what Auntie was saying was, listen, women cannot just throw themselves out there like that on some, what is it? Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. My bad. My bad, people. I'm back. My wife was looking for something. My wife was looking for something and shit. She thought it was in here, but I already put that shit up. Told you I'm a neat freak. And that shit look chaotic too. I still gotta fix this shit. But anyway. But yeah, everything ain't gonna work out the way you think it's gonna work out, man. You know, especially when you're young. Like young shit, young love, you know, all that young love shit. That shit ain't gonna work out like you think it's gonna work out. That's why when it comes to like my auntie was saying, like, you know, women, you putting yourself out there, you're giving everything out there, going to do that and that. Because basically what you see a lot of times, you know, listen, I grew up in the hood, right? All the chicks that I was fucking, I know for a fact a lot of the niggas in the hood was fucking. You know. So when I got my wife, there ain't when nobody over on my side was having sex with my wife. Shit, I know her, you know, her count, like far as who she had sex with. I know that for a fact. But, you know. Listen, she know mine too. People, I don't lie about that. Listen, I'll tell y'all, man. Listen. Shit. In my time, from the time I was a virgin to when I was about 13, 14, to about to now. Just say to now. And then, you know, it's a period that, you know, with my wife and shit, so it ain't happening like that. But when we got serious and shit. But listen, I fucked over 100 chicks. And it's nothing to brag about. I'm just saying. I fucked over about 100 chicks. I was out there like that, bro. I was out there. Yeah, I was out there, man. Out there. Listen, ain't nothing I ain't proud about that shit. But I was out there. And that's why I had a daughter. I had a daughter. That's why I got a number of girls around me and shit. You know what I mean? A whole bunch of nieces, aunts, and goddaughters and shit. You know what I mean? Like, and believe it or not, the crazy shit about it, be right honest with y'all. The reason that I have, like, I actually get along more with women than I get along with dudes. Honestly. Because I grew up around women, right? To a point that where I can say this, right? This ain't going, like, people would think I'm saying the shit that people might take it as me being soft, but it's not. Because I'm gonna tell you why I'm saying this. Like, I grew up around a lot of women, and I prefer to be around a lot of women because I don't have a lot of shit in common with men. Honestly, I genuinely don't. Like, morally, I don't. Right? Because number one, I'm not a male chauvinist. Like when you get in front of men and shit, a lot of times when I had conversations with dudes, they always on some male chauvinist shit. right? I'm not on that, right? I'm more of a lover than a fighter. Like it's like I told you, like me and my brother that's a year younger than me. That's all we did. Like yo, we was about fucking chicks and getting money. That's no, I'm sorry, fucking chicks before we was making money, but we was fucking chicks and fighting. That's all we did. And then my shit changed to fucking chicks. No, I'm sorry. His shit was still fucking chicks and make money. My shit was making money then fuck chicks. So it was a little different. But I'm more comfortable around women than I'm comfortable around men. Because all you hear from men is, degrading women. And you know what I mean? I got sisters, I got you know what I mean? Like I ain't with that shit. And it could be just because morally I'm on a certain type of level of respect, right? I don't want to disrespect women like that. So, so that could be part of it, but I think a lot of it is because I grew up around, strong women. Like, even they had their flaws. Every woman had a lot of the women that I grew up around had their flaws, but they were strong. Listen, don't get that shit twisted. When I had to learn how to fight, had to be tough, had to know how to treat a woman and be, on some real shit. I had men in my vicinity to show me how to do that. So don't get that shit twisted either. But I'm just more comfortable around women. I don't like that tough shit all the time. Motherfucker, or they disrespecting women. I'm not with that shit. You know what I mean? I love women too much to be on that fuck shit like that. You know? That's my thing. I love women, man. I ain't gonna never deny that shit. I love me some women.
Exactly.
Oh shit, it did it again. Hold on, yeah.
Left channel, right channel.
Let's go to the phone lines. We have Dom on the line. Dom, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, what's up, Dom? Talk to us. What's your thoughts?
So I'm just returning back to college. Good morning, all of y'all.
Good
I
morning.
listen to y'all every morning.
What school?
But I'm just returning back to college. After 10 years, I'm 30.
What college? What school?
University of Louisiana at Lafayette.
Okay. Congrats.
So back in the day, I was all with it. I was all with the, we wearing bras to the party and, all that. So now, like, going back to school, it's like looking at them, it's 40 degrees outside, and Louisiana doesn't get that cold. We just had a freeze recently, and they had girls out there wearing strip clothes going to class, and it's like, so what you going, we don't have those classes, like, we don't have a class that entitles you to dress like that.
That's funny as hell.
Like, for real, like, what you gonna do in the class? Like, you got heels on. What we got 6-inch heels for? And we walking, and it's ice, and we can't even drive in the snow, let alone walk it. Like, we don't even have snow boots out here. And it snows, and y'all walking around in heels and little shorts, and I know y'all cold.
Listen, I would consider that just some young shit, right? But it's older women that's in their 30s, even their 40s, is still dressing like that. I seen that shit. Like, it's cold as shit outside. And you got this skimpy shit on for what? And I'm talking about, listen, I'm talking about they in the hood. What the fuck are you? What are you like? Anyway, let's move on.
That's funny. So ain't a class on this campus that you should be dressing like that to go to.
This is ludicrous.
Ludicrous. All right.
So
Commercial
ain't a class on this campus that you should be dressing like that to go to.
Hello, who's this?
This is Najee.
Hey, Najee. Good morning. What's your thoughts on what Phylicia Rashad said?
Nobody cares about what they want. At the end of the day, they're gonna do what they want to do, regardless if you dress fully or if you're naked. They cheat on the ones that they don't even put up right now, you know?
But see, everybody not like that. Like, you sound like you're a little hurt.
First of all, she said no man cares about that. But that may be the men that you deal with. See, that's the shit I was talking about. You see how this sister think that all men are like that, right? She think all men is like that because her environment or her low self-esteem of who she is, she think, well, all men, they don't give a fuck about it. Listen, they all care, they only care about that. Listen, yes, listen, partly she's not wrong. Partly she's right. But listen, it is a difference when you are single. You are a single man. You listen, even if you listen, I always try to tell women this. Listen, a man don't have to be single to want to fuck a woman. This motherfucker could listen. I've been in a relationship over 20-something years. You think that I wouldn't want to fuck a fine ass chick? Yeah, I would. But or one of these chicks or something? Yes, I would. But the difference is I understand. Is it worth it? Is it worth me going to fuck my whole... Listen, first of all, nigga, it is very hard to cheat. Remember I told y'all it's very hard to sell dope. It is very hard for a man to cheat. And I'm going to tell you why. Because we ain't that damn bright. Because we want to tell everybody who we fucking. We could be in a good relationship. We got a little side piece. Nigga, we be out here stunting to niggas. Hey, I got a little side shit I'm fucking with too. You know that, right? And then you got this hating ass nigga. Now he get ready to start. Now he might not even be a hating ass nigga. Now he know your business. Y'all have a fallout. Or anything like that. Anything. Shit, a nigga would tell another chick, yeah, I'm married, but I got a little side chick, so what's up with you? And now this nigga is caught up in a situation that he shouldn't be caught up in. Well, actually, he should because he's stupid. Because he's telling everybody his fucking business. And we in a different time in social media. But everybody want to tell all their goddamn business. I tell motherfuckers, listen, motherfuckers be thinking I'll be telling everything. I say the real shit. I say it all. It's a reason I can say it. Because there ain't no backlash from it. I'm who the fuck I am. I'm saying whatever I'm saying because I can stand on it and ain't no backlash from it. What the fuck? Can motherfuckers say I'm lying? I'm cheating? I'm stealing? Like, you can't say that. So everything I'm saying I can stand on it. And should I say, you know what, I ain't gonna say that, I ain't should do this or whatever. That's because there's something deeper than that, and I don't want to hurt nobody else. But we live in a social media time where people don't think at all. Or like, yo, you just can't say every fucking thing. You can't do everything. Excuse me. You can't present every fucking thing and put it out there like that. You can't do that. What the sister was saying, she not lying, and she is wrong. Right? She wrong, but she not lying. Right? Listen. Her mind state, she just like some of these motherfuckers in society right now, and it ain't just a young shit, it's old people. I mean, it's all different age range. Motherfuckers think they can just put their business out there, yo. Like, nah. You can't put this shit out here. Some shit is secret. Some shit you can't put. But like I told you, the real shit, I'm gonna tell y'all the real shit. When you put the real shit out, you better put that shit out is that to the point where, because shit is too hard to hide now. So you better be real who you are. So you can't put no fake shit out here. Because, listen, motherfuckers will find out that you ain't being real. Your skeletons come out. That's what I tell everybody. That's real talk. That's why I tell y'all I'm the realest motherfucker on YouTube. I'm honest. I can't hide who the fuck I am, bro. I'm who I am. I'll be honest. Listen, I'll be honest. I try to be as honest as I can be because of the fact it ain't no way look, first of all, let me just say this. It is very, very hard for me to, number one, be fake. Then number two, it's very, very hard to try to hide some shit of me being somewhat in the public eye to where people do hate me, to where they can't go and Google some shit or figure out who the fuck is he lying or not. Listen, be real. Excuse me. The motherfuckers that don't listen, all the motherfuckers that former OBF members and shit, right? They don't fuck with me no more. For different reasons. But ain't none of them. Can't none of them say. And if they do say this, they lying. Ain't none of them can say I've ever been fake to them. Ever. None of them. They may disagree. They may didn't like some shit I said or I did or something like that. But they can never say I'm fake. Never one of them. You can go down the line with them. You can go to Shay, you can go to True, go to all them niggas, even Nick, whoever you want to name. They can't never say I was being fake. They may not like what I was doing or how I handle certain shit, but they can't say I was being fake. Ever. And that's real talk. Them motherfuckers, listen, these motherfuckers sit out here and they can be mad at me all they want. It shit pisses me off. They upset me Because I always keep saying how I was being fake to y'all. Y'all just didn't like what I was saying. But I ain't never been fake. I'm so fake like that. Or you'll never hear motherfuckers say, oh, Kenny being fake. How I'm being fake? I put my whole life on the line, nigga. I'm an open book. What the fuck are you talking about? That's all I do is put my life out here. I make no money from YouTube, none of that shit. I always put my life out here to try to reach people and to be real with people. That's what I do. So all them motherfuckers that ain't fucking with OBF, all them motherfuckers, they ain't fucking with me because they ain't like what I said. But they ain't never tell you that I'm fake. Ever. They just didn't like what I said to them or however it went or whatever the situation was. But they can't, listen, if they ever come out and say Kenny's being fake, they lying. They a motherfucking lie. I stand on that shit. I put my life on that. I know they lying. I talk about my life. I put my life out here, nigga. You know my family, how shit rolls. When Shay, and this is why me and Shay not fucking with each other. Let's just be real. You know why me and Shay ain't fucking with each other? Because Shay tried to deny about my somehow. Oh, it wasn't like that when you came down here. It wasn't like that when you came down this motherfucker because of who the fuck I used to be. Who the connections that I had. Of course you didn't see that. I don't even be around that. The motherfuckers I called to make sure shit was okay, I don't hang around them niggas. I don't hang around them motherfuckers. I don't talk to them like that. But if I got a motherfucking problem in my city and I can't move or somebody that I bring down, I fuck with, and it seems like it's a problem, which I knew of, you didn't, then, hey, that's how that goes. I fix shit. That's what I do. And like I said, if Shay thought that I was being fake and phony about that, she'd have talked to my way. Because I tell you one motherfucking thing, and I keep telling y'all on real talk. You ain't got to believe me in certain shit if you don't want to. My wife, listen, she don't even like me doing this shit. She don't like me being open. She don't like when I put baby Kenny on the camera. She don't like that shit. She don't like none of it. But it's who I am. That's my purpose. That's what I do. And I'm going to continue to do it. You think she like this shit? You think she like this Shay and all these motherfuckers? She didn't know? She didn't know none of these motherfuckers. She didn't know Shay. I said, I'm letting Shay come on down. True. All the motherfuckers. She ain't know none of these niggas. None of these motherfuckers. My wife say, oh, baby, you good with it? All right, you good with it? All right, cool. And she still was skeptical about it. But she trusted me to let motherfuckers come into our home, come into our space. And these motherfuckers sit here and pretend that somehow, some way that I betrayed them. Are you crazy? Motherfucker, I let you in my home. I let you in my shit. But I betrayed you. And I mean this shit to that nigga True. Fuck you talking about, nigga? Fuck you talking about? You can't talk to me right. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Everybody go through shit. Fuck you talking about? I'm the same nigga when you and your motherfucking peoples was going through some shit, nigga. I was trying to squash that shit between y'all. Your own peoples, your blood. And I knew you before I knew that nigga. Fuck you talking about? Even when you wasn't here in my city, nigga. I didn't know your fucking cousin. He lived in my city. I didn't know that nigga. I let that nigga come eat whatever. In my house. And nigga, this nigga all of a sudden, these niggas all of a sudden, I'm being real about this. These motherfuckers all of a sudden they got a problem with me. They mad at me. I treated them wrong. I said some shit to them wrong. I'm going to tell you what, listen, it's a lot of motherfuckers that left OBF. I don't really give a fuck about. It's two motherfuckers that bother me, and that's Shay and that nigga True. Fuck you niggas, man. How dare you motherfuckers try to play me like I did something to you motherfuckers. I stand on that shit. My wife she said, boo, leave that shit alone. No, fuck that. I let these motherfuckers in my home. And these motherfuckers tell me all of a sudden I said something to them that was wrong. They couldn't talk to me about it. They were so offended. But like I told you motherfuckers, I know the real reason why you motherfuckers don't want to talk to me. We don't have that conversation because you don't want to have it. But don't sit here and try to pretend to everybody. I'm calling this nigga True. Just act like you don't know me, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about on some fucking childish, goofy shit? How the fuck we don't supposed to talk? Nigga, I made you the golfer of my kid. And you still acting like a bitch ass nigga? And I stand on what I just said. You acting like a bitch ass nigga. What the fuck I do to you? I said to you was that wrong to where you don't even call your fucking goddaughter. I don't give a fuck, nigga, if we beefing or not. I'm calling my motherfucking god kids. That's real to me. So, nigga, how real was you when you started fucking with me? Fuck out of here. Listen, I tell you, everybody ain't real, y'all. Motherfuckers talk, but they ain't real. Shay talk all that, I'm big sister, all that shit. I tell you about some shit that you got protected down here, and you accuse me of lying, and then I told you I give you proof, and all of a sudden you don't fuck with me? The fuck out of here. All that sucker shit. Oh, you call me the B word or whatever. Listen, I apologize to you plenty over times for that. But if that was enough of you to not fuck with me, then okay, cool. Don't blame it on nothing else. Just blame it on that I called you the B word because I apologized to you, and then we came back. We supposed to have been cool, right? And then now all of a sudden, you still keep bringing up the B word. Why you don't fuck with me? Oh no, I'm sorry. Now the new thing is she don't fuck with me no more because of the simple fact. The simple fact, people, I put her family life in danger at my crib in Baltimore. At Kenny's shit. Where my wife is, where my kid is. I put her life in danger. Yeah, all right. Listen. My wife keep telling me to let that shit go, but I'm highly offended by those two motherfuckers. All other motherfuckers that's gone, I don't give a fuck about. I genuinely don't. But those two motherfuckers that I actually had invited to my crib in my space, and I ain't had to do that, but I did it because I had trust for you and love for you, and you come and you do this shit to me. Nah, fuck that. I ain't getting over that. Sorry to tell you, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna keep talking about you, and I'm gonna keep on disrespecting you because I feel disrespected by you. Who the fuck you think you motherfuckers are? Nigga, tell me. Or nigga, act like you don't know me. Nigga, hey, true. Let me tell you something, bro. On real talk. Nigga, I showed you more love than probably any of your niggas in New York. When you came on this bitch, nigga, you was good. Make sure I went to the market. Make sure shit was good for you when you came down here, nigga. You ain't, half the time you ain't spend shit when you came down this motherfucker. Fuck you talking about, nigga? Oh, you mad. All right, nigga, be mad, nigga. Like I said, ain't none of them motherfuckers can ever tell me I'm lying. They can sit there and pretend that they feelings hurt, but they can't tell you that I'm lying about anything the fuck I'm saying and what I stand on and who the fuck I am. Play them fucking stupid games, nigga. I'm far from a goofy. How the fuck a nigga I've been knowing since over 20-something years. 20-something years, and I say some shit to you on live you mad about. Some shit you can't say, yo, King, let me talk to you. And then, nigga, this is the bitch shit that you did. You say I said some shit to you about you on live or whatever happened. Nigga, you waited months. You said nothing. I didn't even know what the fuck was going on. I couldn't even get in touch with you. I didn't even know what I did to your goofy ass. But somehow I'm supposed to read minds of this bitch. I'm supposed to know when this goofy nigga, he mad at me. I said some fuck shit to him. It hurt his feelings. Man, please, man. Please don't allow people, listen, let me just say this to all the people out here. Don't allow nobody to ever play y'all to pretend when you were being honest and 100 and these motherfuckers sit there and they get mad at one thing that you say, then all of a sudden now and then you discredit in their mind. I still don't even know. Listen, even the Shay shit, I know why she upset, but I don't give a fuck. That shit should discredit me for me. You ain't being cool. But I know why. I actually told everybody why, and I took that shit down off the respect of you because I know better. I shouldn't have did that to you because I'm better than you. And I'm better than that nigga. I'm better than Shay, and I'm better than that nigga True. You bitch ass motherfuckers, y'all sit out there and y'all acting like y'all mad at me about something. What the fuck are you mad at me about? I'm always honest. You may not like what I say, but I'm always honest. And you try to pretend somebody hurt your feelings. Motherfucker, my feelings is hurt now because you motherfuckers turned on me the way y'all did. Have any of you motherfuckers called me? I called a nigga True. You talking about a nigga act like you don't know me. You don't know me. You hurt my feelings. Nigga, I don't even know how I hurt your feelings. I don't even know. Honestly, I genuinely don't know. You talking about I disrespect you on live. Tell me what. The thing is, you won't have a conversation because you're a goofy nigga. Look, yo, it's okay, yo, if you don't want to fuck with somebody, you know, you ain't vibing with somebody no more. I'm okay if you would say, K, you look, K, you on some other shit. I'm not really feeling that shit. I'm on a different vibe. I get that. I would appreciate that more than you motherfuckers niggas making up shit. When I always show love. Especially you, nigga. You, true, nigga, you know. Fuck wrong with you, nigga. I can go real deep into the shit that I show love to you, nigga. Make sure you was good down this bitch. I ain't talking on some gangster shit. I'm talking about some other shit. And you know what I'm talking about, nigga. Fuck you talking about. Me and my wife, we both did that for you. And you trying to play like, oh, you can't fuck with us because I said some shit on you on the internet. What? What I say, nigga? I asked you that before. What I say? You won't tell me because you so upset, so in your feelings. Oh, goofy ass nigga. Fuck that nigga, man. Understand too, nigga, because I know more shit. You want to play this game? Listen, I ain't your cousin. I don't need nothing from you. All I asked was all I asked from you was love and respect. The loyalty comes with that. Love and respect. That's all I asked. And loyalty come with that. I ain't never asked you for no money, nigga. I ain't never asked you for nothing like that. Nigga, financially, nigga, you know how I do. Every time you came on this bitch, you was good. You ain't had to spend a whole bunch. You ain't paid for no hotels, nothing, nigga, when you came down here. Nigga, stop acting like I did you some type of harm to you. The fuck is wrong with you? Like I said, you might got some shit going on with you in your life, yo, but I thought we was better than that. You can speak to me about it and we can fix that shit. Or I can help you. Or we can talk about it at least. But I guess, I hurt your feelings. I said some shit that hurt your feelings. Oh, goofy ass nigga, man. Fuck them niggas. Listen, like I said, listen, unless them motherfuckers come out and they want to have a conversation with me to talk about their goofy shit, then fuck them niggas. And I stand on that shit. Fuck that nigga True and fuck Shay. Fuck them both. They both lying. They making up shit to be mad about. That shit is goofy, yo. And out of everybody in OBF that ever been a part of OBF, nigga, I show more love to them than anybody. They the two that ever been to my house. Everybody don't get to come to my fucking house, nigga. These motherfuckers acting like I did something to them. I hurt their feelings. Fuck them. That's how I feel. I stand on that shit. Give me a second, y'all. Fuck that. Fuck them motherfuckers. I'm here, y'all. Oh, I got the time for these motherfuckers at night. I ain't gotta go to work. I ain't gonna do nothing. Fuck them. That's how I feel. Fuck them. No motherfucking bullshit ass motherfucker sitting there. Both of them. And the bad shit about it, right, is I know why they doing it. That's the crazy shit about it. And I still won't put them on blast. That's how much I'm a good nigga. I still wouldn't do that to them. But what you won't do, give me a second, y'all. What them motherfuckers won't do is make it seem like I'm the bad guy. Yeah, that's what they won't do. They're not going to make me seem like I'm the motherfucker that hurt everybody, that I'm the one fucked OBF up. No, they did it. They fucked OBF up. All of them did. Listen, even the motherfuckers that wasn't a part of OBF. I mean, I ain't saying one part of OBF, but they was a part of OBF. I try to give everybody their own say, make their own shows. Only person that did it was T Baby and OG and Weezy tried to do their show. There was only two. I mean, there only three. I'm sorry. T Baby left for the reason that she left. I know why she left. I ain't never mad at T Baby. All love the T. I know why she left. But I'm thinking to myself, if I was in the mind frame that I am now, T Baby shit would have kept going. That's real talk. But I wasn't in the mind frame, so part of that was my fault. I can't even blame everybody. The motherfucker that really fucked that up. I blame part of me. I wasn't in the mind frame that I was supposed to handle that shit the way I supposed to. I wasn't mature enough, put it that way. But yeah, I gave everybody shows, nigga. LT, Bruh Bell, Talking, Shay, Wheezy, T Baby. I gave them all. I set this shit up. I had intros, everything for them. Everything. I did all that shit. So ain't a nigga that can listen. Ain't there one of them motherfuckers. And I ain't mad at all of them. I'm just saying, ain't there one of them motherfuckers that say, Kenny was trying to hog all the motherfucking spotlight, or he was just trying to be the man. No, get the fuck out of here. Bruh Bell. I gave everybody. Listen, I try to get everybody shows, nigga. When OBF was really popping like that, and we was out there, we was like 2,000 strong, and we was getting ready to do. We was ready to boom. Everybody started. A lot of motherfuckers, they did what they did, man. You can't blame me for it. I was all in. And nigga, and at that time, listen, we was in the pandemic. Listen, I was the only nigga still working. Really like that. I was still working 5 days a week. Still going to work. And I still was doing that shit, setting shit up. Nigga, don't listen. I ain't appreciate it. That nigga Nick, all of them. Nigga like, yo, I'm not appreciated by motherfuckers. All the shit that I tried to do, ain't my fault, nigga. When the pandemic was over, everybody wanted to run and go back, do whatever they was going to do. They wasn't real. Listen, a lot of motherfuckers wasn't real to what the fuck I was talking about. I'm still here. I'm still here. Nigga, I quit my job and went to work somewhere else. Sold my business, everything. Did all that shit. And nigga, I'm still here. Think about that shit. The motherfuckers You can call it pandemic motherfuckers. There's pandemic motherfuckers. A lot of them. Nigga, listen, and let me just say this too. Right? I can't help I'm a natural born leader. Right? I'm no follower. I'm a nigga that lead. That's what I do. Like, I grew up around niggas that was equal to me. Right? And I grew up around niggas that I idolize too. Or niggas that I look at a certain type of way and that I don't fuck with no more because them niggas don't even appreciate that I looked up to them. Like, you get what I mean? I'm from that type of shit. So I'm sorry that motherfuckers took my if you say aggression or whatever, or however I took it in a way, how they took it in a way of they thinking that I was this nigga doing this and doing that. Nigga, nobody's bigger than nobody. Like, I grew up with a nigga, and I'm gonna speak his name. Shout out to my man Alice, man. That's my dude. I call him dead tomorrow, nigga. I got beef or whatever, nigga. He gonna ride. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. We just can't fuck with each other on morally shit. Like, we just can't do it. I'm on a different moral level than he is. And vice versa. Maybe he on some other shit. But I can't fuck with it. He can't fuck with me. It's good. But nigga, if he called me dead tomorrow, nigga, I ride. If I call him the dead tomorrow, nigga, I'm a ride. He gonna ride for me. I'm gonna ride for him. That's how that goes. That's my nigga. I call that nigga right now. We ain't talking almost close to a year. We good. I call that nigga. Yo, got this. Oh, what up, Kenny? That's my nigga. We know that about each other. That nigga needs something from me. He know he can get that. What you need? I need that. All right, I got you. Give me a little minute. I got you. Vice versa. Understand, people, when people fuck with you, they fuck with you. If they don't, they don't. Nobody turns their back on you, bro. My man, me and my man, we sat here and on I think it was, it was a tank fight. We sat here, I on my front porch, man, this nigga was great, coming to close to blows. I was so mad at this nigga. I was pissed. And I know he was like, nigga. And he was looking at me. And I swear to you, he was looking at me. He was like, yo, Kenny, nigga, the fuck, nigga, you tripping. But it was because of my moral principles. And it wasn't even about the moral principles. It was about that. But the other part was about, nigga, we ain't young no more. You can't talk that shit to me no more. You can't say certain shit to me. But he can't get out of that because, like I told you, when me and him was doing what we was doing back in the day, he would like, yo, listen, I always say this. He never liked when I say this, but I say the truth of it because it's the truth. I was second in command. right? He was first in command. Niggas respected him more in the streets and the family. The shit that we built. They respected him more than they respected him. They respected him more than they respected me. These are facts. He doesn't like that when I say it, but it's a fact. He never likes that shit. Because he always feel like we was all equal. We wasn't. We was not all equal, nigga. Niggas respected you more than they respected me. That was a fact. I was second in command. Everybody knew that. Everybody knew that shit. And that's what he get upset at. And then when I do step up and say, yo, I'm not in second command no more, nigga. I'm a grown ass man, nigga. We equal. Then he get upset. And then that's what made him clash at. So he don't want to believe that somehow we wasn't equal back in the day. And then now I tell a nigga, I say, yo, nigga, we equals now. Morally, we equals. And he don't like it. So, it is what it is. Like I said, everybody can't accept certain shit. You know what I mean? That's my guy. I still love him, nigga. That nigga call me dead tomorrow. We good. You know what I mean? Need something from me? We good. I call him, nigga, I'm good. If I'm in trouble, he in trouble, nigga, we good. Nigga, we're right. But, it's my guy, man. But I can't hang with him. We can't be around each other because he just don't see that part of what I'm saying. He just don't get that shit. And so, nigga, I'm good on that. I love that nigga, but no, nigga, we equal. You don't get to talk to me any type of fucking way. And I don't think he get that. Like, you don't get to talk to me like that, bro. You know what I mean? So, no. Now, I hear people screaming out, what about True? You said the same shit about True. Listen, the thing about True is that at least I'm open to talk to that nigga about it. My homeboy I'm talking about, he don't want to talk about that. Right? He can't get it. Like, it doesn't register to him. He ain't grown. His mind ain't grown. Like, so he just think that, like, oh, this nigga Kenny tripping. No, nigga, I'm not tripping. That's the difference. That nigga True knows better. He knows that, nigga, you can talk to me about anything, nigga. If you feel a certain type of way, whatever, blah, blah, blah. This nigga True stopped talking to me for months because he felt that I said something to him that was wrong or whatever. Nigga, we've been knowing each other for 20 years. You can't talk to me? I said something to you that hurt your feelings or whatever it was. That nigga tell me, he say, my nigga, I was going through some shit in my life. You didn't even try to talk to me. What? How the fuck I supposed to know if you don't tell me? I can't even get in contact. You won't pick the phone up. How the fuck I supposed to know what's going on in your life? That's what I'm saying about these niggas. They be goofy. It ain't no way you sitting there, you telling me that bullshit. I'll be right back, people. Give me a minute. right, I'm going real raw today. There's a motherfucking, what's the name? Fucked up. Hold on, yeah. I don't even got that shit right there, do it. All right, there we go. In a second. Oh, yeah, baby. Y'all gotta get this shit right here, man. A new can opener. That's a can opening shit, man. Just set that bitch on top of your can that you trying to open your cans. Press the button on top of that motherfucker. Just set that bitch on there and press that button, that bitch open the can up. Y'all gotta get one of these. Oh shit. Gotta charge my damn mouse up, man. Oh shit. That ain't that. Hold on, y'all. Damn it. I gotta get this goddamn. Yeah, I gotta get it. There we go. All right. There we go. Shit. There we go. Oh shit. There we go. Yeah, my mouse was dead. My bad, y'all. I took all this shit off, didn't I? Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I gotta get my shit back together. My bad, y'all. My bad. I done went long on this shit, didn't I? We're gonna be about 30 minutes. That's it. I'm up tonight. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to Book in the building. What up, Book? Listen, man. Can I just say this too? Right? I want to say this. I ain't mad. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in two people. All of our motherfuckers that laugh and don't fuck with OBF and shit like that, I ain't mad at. Right? And I ain't even mad at those two motherfuckers that I'm talking about. I'm disappointed in them. Because I felt like out of everybody, they should have knew me how I am. Shay was the first person that ever came to my house out of OBF. She should have knew me. She met my wife. She met my kids. She was down my shit. Nigga, we did karaoke. We did everything. Like, we showed love to each other. Like, it was real talk. And then I say some shit that on some street shit. And I ain't on no street shit, but it was just like, listen, regardless if I ain't with that street shit no more, that doesn't mean I don't know street people. That doesn't mean I'm not connected to my city or what somebody want to do. Right? I'm always connected in that way. Right? But, you know, she got upset about that. But it is what it is. And then the nigga True, like, nigga, you came down this bitch never on no street shit. You always listen, when that nigga, he came out here more than Shay. This nigga was down here more than Shay. This nigga's like my brother. My sister, my wife looked at this nigga like he, you know, he was her brother. Yeah, she didn't like everything that he was doing or whatever. She told me about it. I said, boo, that's still true. We good. I'm gonna tell you why, a part of why this nigga is acting the way he acting. Because one day I told him the truth, right? About how Mika feel. Right? Mika didn't like him coming down this motherfucker. He gotta stay here all the time. That's me showing love, like, nigga, you good. In the city, nigga, you ain't gotta deal with none of that other shit. You ain't gotta worry about no money, none of that shit. My wife's like, well, he ain't got to pay for nothing and nothing. I say, boo, I got him. He good. Like, but my wife didn't see that shit that way. You know what I mean? And I still don't feel that way. Like, if I invite you down my shit, we good. You coming down or whatever. Listen, if you come down on my shit, I don't expect you to pay for nothing. Other than maybe get yourself down here. But if I invite you to my crib, I got you. That's how I was raised. That's how I'm built. That's just how I am. My wife don't like a lot of that shit. She don't like it, but that's how I am. There ain't nothing changed with that. But when this nigga all of a sudden felt like, when I told him that about my wife, and maybe I shouldn't have told him that, but nigga, I'm just real in that way. I tell him that, all of a sudden shit changed with him. All of a sudden he don't, he making excuses of I disrespected him online and all this shit. I said some fucked up shit to him and all this other goofy shit. And I'm like, yo, nigga, that ain't why you mad. That ain't why you upset. You upset because you found out that my wife didn't like that you was coming down here on some free shit. And to me, it ain't free shit. It's me showing love. Like, my wife look at it as some free shit, but that's how I think. And I continue to keep doing it. Oh, your wife don't want me to come around. Hey, nigga, first of all, and my wife didn't want you coming around, you wouldn't come around. That's real talk. If my wife did not want you to come around the crib and all that other shit, she was get upset or whatever. I ain't gonna say she wasn't mad about it. She was just upset that. See, listen, you thought it had something to do with you. It had nothing to do with you. It had something to do with me. She was mad at me because I do that shit all the time. She tell me all the times. She tell me, you keep giving everybody, but nobody gives you shit. But like I keep telling my wife, and I tell all y'all, is that nigga, I know my purpose, bro. I know my purpose. I'm not here to receive shit now at this point in my life. I got everything. I got my wife. I got the shit I need. I got my daughter. I got a kid that loves me more than anything in the world. So I don't need motherfuckers to do shit for me. I don't need that. My wife, in her mind, she's a little overprotective of me, and she don't want people to take advantage of me, but that's not what that is. But in her mind, how she sees stuff, that's how she sees it. But that doesn't mean how I see it. And that's facts. My wife think people take advantage of me. They ain't taking advantage of me. I do what I do because I want to do it. I do it because I don't have anything else. Let's just be real. I'm gonna be real with everybody. I don't have nothing else to give motherfuckers. Like, you know what I mean? Other than to what I do. To show love. That's what I'm here for. I ain't rich. I ain't none of that shit. So if I got or whatever I got, I can do for people, I do it. That's what I'm here for. Ain't nothing else, bro. Now, listen, I love my wife, but part of her can't understand that. But that's her way of having my back and trying to protect me. I get that. But I'm always going to be me. My wife can say whatever the fuck she want. Nigga, I'm going to do what I do. Ask that nigga anytime he knew that about my wife, he still came out of this bitch and he was good. He was still good down here. Even though my wife said whatever she want to say, she said whatever she want to say. No disrespect to her. I hear what she's saying, but I'm here for a reason. Nobody get to listen. I love my wife, nigga. My wife don't get to predict what I'm here for, what I'm supposed to do for people. My wife is on. Listen, I love my wife. I tell my wife she's only here to protect me. And I get it, and she's only saying that shit to protect me. Listen, I do what I do, nigga. That nigga True came out here multiple times. Even though my wife said all that shit. He was still good when he came out this motherfucker. That's why he stopped fucking with me. Believe that, y'all. When I told that, hey, y'all, when I told that nigga that my wife felt like he was taking advantage of the situation, she ain't like none of this shit. Cause all of a sudden that nigga, True started and like he got a problem with me. I never treated that nigga True different. That nigga True kept when he cut on his bitch, he want to cut on his bitch, he cut on this motherfucker, and he good. That's real talk. Always. Now all of a sudden I tell him the truth about how my wife feel. All of a sudden now shit changed. He feeling a certain type of way. Nigga, you good. I say you good, you good. Listen, my wife can feel whatever she want to feel. Right? I take what she say, you know, the way she said. But nigga, I stand on my shit. My wife, listen, I love my wife. Of course I do. You know what I mean? I take what she say, her advice and everything seriously. But what she was saying didn't make me happy. Me helping others and helping people and people I cared about that come fuck with me, especially True, come fuck with me, nigga. I enjoyed that nigga coming down. I love that nigga. My wife wasn't taking that away from me. I don't give a fuck. Listen, I love her. She don't get to dictate that. And that nigga, for some odd weird reason, all of a sudden he want to stop fucking with me because he thought, for some odd reason, he thought that because of what she said that me. No, nigga. That's crazy. I love my wife, but my wife can't dictate my happiness. I help people. That's what I do. You know how many years my wife been telling me you need to stop giving people shit, stop doing shit for people. You know how many times she said that? And I continue to do it. Ain't nothing changed about me. Nigga, I always been me. Always been me. Always. So don't ever bring up that shit. Oh, you know. Because I know that's the shit he was like, well, your wife didn't want me down and all that shit. She did not want you, whatever. Nigga, this my shit too. The fuck you talking about? And at the end of the day, who kind of makes these decisions? We equal in this shit, but nigga, when I stand on business, I stand on business with my wife. No disrespect to my wife because she stand on business too. But, you know, she don't get to stop my happiness. And she's a part of my happiness, but she don't get to dictate the other part of my happiness. She don't get to do that. Because she feel a certain type of way or whatever. It is what it is, but like I said, that nigga, I know why that nigga left. Nigga, it wasn't about me. You was mad because Mika felt that you wasn't important, and you felt like Mika was trying to shun you. My wife, you scared of my wife. She said some shit, and then you mad about it. Fuck out of here. I said some shit on you live, nigga. You can talk to me anytime you wanted to. If I disrespect you or I said some shit that was wrong to you, nigga, you can always talk to me. You knew that. the fuck out of here. Nigga, I know why you stopped talking to me. As a Mika. You don't feel welcome by Mika. Get the fuck out of here. Nigga, listen, at the end of the motherfucking day, you can ask that nigga, you can ask anybody. I love my wife. Love her to death, nigga. That's the love of my life. But nigga, my wife won't never ever stop what I do. I have happiness. She may not see it the way I see it, but as long as that shit ain't affected her, on my kid, on my daughter, no, we good. Look, I'm gonna keep doing what I do. I'm gonna keep on being real. When my shit affected her, she just didn't like it. It didn't affect her. She just didn't like it. So what the fuck that mean to me? So let me say this. 2 things, right? One, the reason that nigga left, he don't fuck with me no more all of a sudden. This is because of my wife. That nigga didn't. Her thing is, I always keep saying this. Mika thing is, she doesn't like that I'm so open and show love the way I do. She doesn't like that shit. Because she didn't see me through family. Just family. And friends. I listen, it ain't just family. It's friends. I did this shit for, and I always get fucked over. Right? And so my wife is always in defense mode with that. And I get it. But it won't stop me. I can't listen. If somebody do fuck shit to me, that's family or friends of mine, I can't stop being a good person because those motherfuckers was bad people or they took advantage of me. That's how I look at that, right? But my wife, she doesn't look at that like that. You got listen. You gotta understand my wife too. She looks at that shit as this is my husband, and I see him hurt by it. Like you gotta look at that shit with her. So even for me, I gotta look at that. My wife be hurt by that shit. She don't like to see me hurt. She don't like to see me even sitting here talking about it. I guarantee she watching this shit. She don't like. She told me, well, stop talking about it. Boy, I say, no, I gotta keep talking about it because I don't want these motherfuckers to forget what they did to me. I don't want nobody give like all the fucking love I show. I don't want nobody forgive. I don't want nobody forget what the fuck they did to me. I don't want that nigga True to forget how good of a nigga I was to him. I don't want Shay to know you the first out of anybody from OBF that I allowed to my shit with my family. You seen my autistic daughter. You seen all that shit. We sung. We had that shit. And listen, it was the crazy shit about it, people. It was recorded. But for some odd reason, it went away. But we did that shit. Shay know that. They were sitting here singing, her, my daughter, and Shay. They were sitting here singing Alicia Keys. I can't remember what song it was, but they were singing Alicia Keys. Like, get the fuck out of here. Her family was down here. They was all sitting in my living room right here. They was sitting in my living room right here. I'm pointing this shit right here. Her sisters and shit. Her sister went to sleep. Nigga, everything was good, nigga. She brung down motherfucking, I think it was macaroni and cheese or something. Something she brung down. I remember Shay said to me, she said, you gonna let your wife go out there, Kenny? You gonna let your wife go get that, get the food? I said, yeah. My wife is good. Hey, nigga, like you don't know my wife. My wife is like that, nigga. She'll clap a nigga. You think she rolling by? Hey, and everybody know, listen, if you know me, you know my wife. Nigga, my wife is more gangster than me at this point in our lives. Nigga, what the fuck I'm talking? What the fuck y'all talking about? Fuck is these motherfuckers talking about? My wife is more gangster than I am. My wife would clap you before I would. And I keep saying that. My wife is more overprotective of me and my daughter than I am. So nigga, she been doing this shit. Nigga, this has been her. Let me just say this. This has been my wife's life. This is all she wanted. She wanted a motherfucking husband that would be faithful to her, and she wanted a kid. That's all she wanted in her life, bro. All that other shit that motherfucker's talking about, nigga, this is all my wife wanted. She got a motherfucking husband that she know ride or die, work, whatever. Loyal to her, whatever. That's all she wanted. My daughter, nigga, she just wanted a kid, bro. At the end of the day, that's what she wanted. My daughter is what she wanted. She loved that little girl more than anything in the fucking world. So, nigga, please stop. My wife got everything she kind of want. She got a man and she know that nigga, I ain't gonna do no dumb shit. My wife she's solid, nigga. So when my wife say some shit, nigga, that's cause she cared about the motherfuckers that she's solid with. And listen, and to the nigga true, just cause she ain't solid with you, nigga, she was solid with you. Cause like I said, we can say some shit on this shit that I ain't gonna say, that my wife ain't say about your goofy ass. No, we ain't gonna do that though. We ain't gonna put you on blast like that, you goofy ass nigga. Cause we can put you on blast. We can do that. We can do that, nigga. That's real talk. Nigga talking all that goofy shit. Even if you want to talk about the shit about my wife saved you, nigga. My wife had your back. She made sure that certain shit didn't get out. She ran with some shit. And you know what I'm talking about, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, oh goofy ass nigga? Acting like, I can't talk to Kenny and all that other shit. Fuck you, nigga. I'm supposed to be your man, $100,000. Think about them niggas. Talking about they my mans. Yo, he talking about he my mans. $100,000. You don't disrespect your peoples like that. Listen, that nigga, let me just say something to y'all on real talk. If I'm the godfather of your kids, and a nigga put you, and the motherfucker put you in a position to be the godfather of a kid, of motherfucker kid, you don't, whatever the fuck me and you go through, I don't give a fuck what me and you go through. We don't gotta see eye to eye, nigga. I'm calling your kid. That's how we do. That's how I do. Maybe that's how I do. Maybe these niggas are different. These niggas are fugazi ass niggas. I don't know. All I know is if I make a nigga the godfather of my kid, and I don't listen, and motherfuckers know me, nigga. You the godfather of my kid because nigga, if I die today tomorrow, nigga, I need you to take care of him. I need you to be there for him. And this nigga, all of a sudden you get mad at me, and all of a sudden now, nigga, you don't even call your goddaughter. You don't call your god kid. Listen, if you make me the godfather of your kid, and which I got that way. I don't give a fuck how mad I am at you. And this came to me a couple of times. I don't give a fuck how mad I am at you, nigga. Nigga, how my god kid doing? My god kid need anything? That's how I move, nigga. So tell me who being a fake nigga or who being a fraud nigga. Ask any of my god kids, I don't fuck with them because of their parents. Man, their parents ain't fucking with each other. Or we don't talk. Or nothing like that. Or something like that. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. My god kids know. If they call me, they need something, nigga, they got it. That's how that go. Got plenty of god kids. They like my kids. When I say I'm the godfather, nigga, that's what I am. I don't get to, I'm even with the father and all that. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. No, nigga, we good. What you need? No, listen. Oh, me and your dad beefing? No, me and your mom beefing? It doesn't matter to me. We good. The fuck you talking about? Like I said, ask that nigga True what he has done for his god kid. That nigga ain't come down to it. That nigga came down one time. No shit, actually he didn't come down no time for his fucking goddaughter for her birthday. Not once. Oh, I'm sorry. No, he did. The first time he did. One time. No more than that. No more than that. So fuck that nigga. You don't give a fuck about your own fucking god kid. Nigga, that's your kid. I made you the godfather for a reason. If I die day tomorrow, you supposed to take care of her. Fuck me. You won't even do that for her. That's why I tell you, morally, they can't talk to me. That's why they mad. That's why they upset. Because they can't talk to me. How the fuck you mad at me that much? You stop talking to your god kid. Your kid, basically. Nigga, if something happened to me, nigga, I made you the godfather. So, or the godmother, godfather, whoever, to take care of my daughter. If I die today tomorrow. Does I do it for you? That's how I keep telling y'all. That's why I keep telling y'all. They ain't real like that. Can we just say too that he morally ain't good. So he can't do it. You don't just switch on your mouth. Listen, I ain't did nothing to that nigga like that. And then you don't even explain. If I did something to you, you don't even explain. You just tell me you said some foul shit to me. It was wrong. You don't do that to me, Kay. What? Nigga. So you just cut everybody off? Cut your goddaughter off? You can be mad at me. Fine. What about your goddaughter? What about the motherfucker that you said that was you will take care of that I gave? I said, yo, you do that. You gotta do that for you, for me. If I die, I did them all. You forget about that, huh? Fuck out of here, nigga. You're goofy. Like I said, you're a goofy ass nigga. You don't do that. I don't give a fuck how much we beef, nigga. Or how much you got a problem with me, or how much I got a problem with you, nigga. Nigga, these are kids. And like I said, people, maybe it's me. And I'm going to leave it as this. Maybe it's me, right? I come from a fucked up life, right? That where I ran around. Well, I ain't going to run around. I ain't say run around. I ran, like, people in my family had to take care of me, right? I never was stable. I never had nothing stable, right? So a lot of my family members had to take care of me, all of them. That's why I show them all love, right? Well, let's get this shit straight. I'm in a position where I'm good. I'm good, right? Understand that doesn't matter if I'm a good nigga or not, right? It's about standing on business. I can say whatever, but if I don't stand on business, that don't mean shit. And that's what I'm saying about this nigga True. I don't give a fuck we beefing. You mad at me, nigga, but you don't call my daughter. You know she autistic and all that shit. Nigga, you know that. I spread the word to you. You know that. And you don't do that, then nigga, you ain't a good dude, man. Fuck me. Fuck what you think about me. What about your goddaughter? And I told that bitch ass nigga that. I stand on that shit. You're a bitch ass nigga for that. Nigga trying to play like, oh, Kenny, oh, he had this. Nigga, no, fuck that. What about your fucking goddaughter? Your goddaughter just went back to school. What the fuck, bro? You ain't talked to your goddaughter in years. You ain't seen Kanaya in years, bro. What the fuck? And if you going through something, nigga, talk to me about it. But you won't do it. You'll try to act like, oh. And I told y'all, the real reason why this nigga is not fucking with me or OBF no more is because of what Mika said to this bitch ass nigga. You a bitch ass nigga for that. Mika say whatever the fuck she want to say, nigga, but how I treat you. I show love to you. Then talking about, oh, you said some shit that bothered me. What I say? I still don't know what I said to you that made you upset, nigga. I still don't know that. You won't say nothing because you a fucking bitch nigga. You ain't been like that, bro. This ain't about being tough. This is about showing love the way you're supposed to show love. And respect the motherfuckers that you're supposed to respect, nigga. That's what it's about. Ain't about no motherfucking tough guy shit. Fuck that nigga True, man. You playing that game with me, nigga, like, oh, somehow I owe you something. I owe you shit, bro. Every time you came down this bitch, you was good. Every time. Fuck, I gotta prove to you that I'm loyal to you, nigga. I always show loyalty. The fuck you talking about? Oh, goofy ass nigga. My bad, people. Give me a minute. All right, we back, people. No, that's how it is, man. I don't like them motherfuckers, man. Like them motherfuckers, they switched on me real quick. And like I said, you ever notice they switched on me and they didn't say nothing of like, I hurt them or some shit. They just said some shit. Oh, you know, even with the Shay shit. Shay says, oh, Kenny said some fucked up shit. He put my family life in danger. Like, okay, cool. I said, well, Shay, okay, fine. If you feel that way, then talk to my wife. If you felt that way, if I'm lying, she didn't even want to do that. Think about that. They didn't even want to do it. Listen, I always want people to understand this. My wife don't even like me doing this shit. She don't like me even fucking with nobody. My wife is the type of motherfucker like, man, fuck everybody. Like, she like that. She done got me in a good, like, in her way, she got me in a good space that why I ain't gotta fuck with people and I'm good peoples. Like, she don't want me fucking with none of y'all. Like, that's real talk. My wife don't want me fucking with y'all. So for motherfuckers to be sitting there acting like I gotta, like, I owe them something, I don't owe you shit. Like, yo, if I don't want to fuck with y'all, yo, like, yo, I can just say, you know what? It's over. I ain't gotta fuck with none of them no more. But I continue to do that. My always tell me, what? Listen, I'll leave this bitch right now. And I guarantee you, my wife will say to me, she say, why are you sitting there talking about Shay and all them and True and all them? I say, because they hurt me. They hurt me. They hurt me badly. And for them motherfuckers to sit there and pretend that I wasn't there for them, that shit hurts. all the shit that I did for them. That shit hurts. I'm sorry. I'm always saying, well, let that shit go. You can let a lot of other shit go, but no, I can't let that go. What I did for them motherfuckers. For Shay and motherfucking True. I know what I did for them. And them motherfuckers sit there and act like, you know, they sitting here now act like I hurt them like that. Get the fuck out of here, bro. That shit hurt, bro. I'm sorry. That shit hurt for me. It hurts. Ain't no motherfucking way that these niggas are sitting out here, they still mad at me. It's no way impossible. Without having a conversation with me. They just all of a sudden just start fucking with me. Like, okay, cool. I hurt your feelings like that. I said some shit. Tell me what I said. It's not even a conversation. They just start fucking with me. But like I told you, like I tell everybody, I know why. I know why. Them motherfuckers are not fucking with me. That's real. Listen, and this is real tough. The reason that they're doing a lot of shit they doing is the shit that I won't say that they did. Or why they mad. It ain't because of me. It's because of other motherfuckers they know that made them stop fucking with me. That's real tough. And if and I swear to you, if any of them motherfuckers, any Shay or him ever come out and say or explain, oh nigga, you don't want me to do that. I guarantee you, you do not want me to do that. I will expose your ass. Both of y'all. Expose y'all. For the fuck motherfuckers that y'all are. You know better. That's why y'all don't want to talk to me. That's why y'all don't have nothing to say. Because y'all know better. I will fuck both of y'all fucking lives up. But I won't do that because I still got love for y'all. And I wouldn't do that. That ain't me to do that. But don't get that shit twisted. But y'all not to fuck with me and try to lie and try to pretend why y'all don't fuck with me. That's bullshit. The fuck out of here. I will hurt y'all real quick, man. Seriously. I will fuck y'all whole shit up. Both of y'all. Shay and True. I will fuck both of y'all up. And I know why y'all doing what y'all doing. Do you understand that? Oh, goofy ass motherfuckers try to sit there and act like somebody hurt y'all feelings. Ain't nobody hurt y'all feelings. You know what? Kenny know why you motherfuckers can't do what you can do. Kenny is the reason why y'all saying the bullshit y'all saying. I hurt y'all feelings real quick. You want me to put the truth out? I'm just asking. Y'all want me to put the truth out? Because I'll put the truth out. I'll put the truth out, Shay. I'll put the truth out, nigga True. I'll put that out. I wish you niggas would. Play with me. I'll put y'all truth out. Fucking goofy ass motherfuckers. Sitting there like somebody hurt y'all feelings. Ain't nobody hurt y'all feelings, nigga. I'll put y'all real business out there on real talk. I know why y'all mad. I genuinely know why y'all mad. I genuinely know. I know why y'all coming at me or mad. Or I ain't say coming at me or mad. I know why. Oh, goofy ass motherfuckers. Especially that nigga True. Nigga, all the love I showed you came down this bitch. And nigga, you mad at me? Nigga, please. Nigga, please, nigga. Please, nigga. You can't be that mad, nigga. If you that mad, nigga, if I hurt your feelings that much, nigga, oh, who the fuck cares? Who cares? Who the fuck cares about your feelings, nigga? The fuck out of here, nigga. I know, listen, all the shit I know about your goofy ass. Nigga. Nigga, I'll fuck your whole program up. Play with me. Play with me, nigga. Play with me. And I'm saying it because some fact, and it's like a threat. I ain't threatening, I wouldn't do it though. But I'm saying it because, nigga, you acting like nobody knows nothing about you. Nigga, I know why you don't want to be a part of, you don't want to fuck with me no more. I know that. Number one is because of Mika. When you find out that Mika don't want your ass down here, oh nigga, don't let me get that. I'm gonna move on. I'm move on, people. We gonna get on out of here, man. Cause listen, because if I start talking about that shit, then I start getting some other shit. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. Leave your comments, hit the like button, support your boys, your boy, Mr. OBF. Peace and love to the world.